Hello everybody and happy Record Store Day Black Friday 2019. I just got back from doing some shopping today and I stood out in line at the record store at about 7 o'clock this morning. I was there about 2 hours waiting for the store to open in a balmy 28 degrees. It was a little chilly, but I made it through okay, and I was probably the fifth in line to get into the store, and I got basically everything I went to get. And so for this video, I'm just going to show everybody what I picked up. And in no particular order here either, I'm just going from the smallest to the biggest, I guess. The first thing I picked up, this was the main thing I wanted to get. It's the Paul McCartney picture disc single. These are the two new tracks that Paul has from some sessions that he did from the Egypt Station album. So here's the songs are Home Tonight and In a Hurry. And here's the back. Comes in this nice plastic sleeve. And then the insert here, as you can see, it's got the lyrics on there. And there's the first side and the second side. Now these were released digitally on YouTube and different places like that last week, so I was able to hear these already, and to me these are songs that could have been included on the album. They're better than a couple of the songs that are actually on the album, but it's nice to have them here anyway, so thank you, Paul McCartney, for putting that out for us. Alright, the next thing I picked up was this is the Monkees Christmas Party Plus, and this is 4 holiday gifts, including Unwrap You at Christmas, Rio Chiu, Christmas is My Time of Year, and this has got 1 red vinyl and 1 green vinyl. Let's see if we can focus on that. And I'll have to take the shrink off here because it looks like this is a gatefold actually, so we'll open this up and take a look. Alright, so here's the jacket itself. There's the inside. Now if you look inside the jacket, there's even some snowflakes in there. So the first one here is this green vinyl. Looks more minty green than Christmassy green, I guess, but still very cool. And then we'll take a look at the second one here. And there we have the red vinyl. So if you haven't heard the Monkees Christmas album that came out last year, it's very good. Be sure and pick it up. If you like the Monkees, you'll definitely enjoy this album and these 2 singles. Let's see. Next thing I found was a Willie Nelson single here. Let's see here. Sometimes even I get too high. I don't know about that, Willie, but. And the second song is It's All Going to Pot. It's a duet with Merle Haggard. That song I have heard, and I think it's a pretty good song. I haven't heard the other one. I think it's coming out on a new album of his, possibly. We'll open this up and see what it looks like. Alright, this is just on a standard black vinyl here. Alright, the next thing, let's see here. Next thing I picked up was this Hank Williams. It's the 1940 recordings. These are songs, I guess, that were found at an auction by one of his daughters, I think. These were from an acetate that he recorded when he was in his teens, when he was a teenager. Let's see the songs there. So after watching the Ken Burns country music documentary, I've really been getting back into some more of the older country music, and this is one that I kind of wanted to pick up to check out. Alright, this is on colored vinyl even. It's on red vinyl. And let's see. There's the label. That's very cool. And then the last 7-inch single that I got here, it was one by Cheap Trick, and it's Give Me Some Truth. It's a cover of the John Lennon song of the same name. And the B-side is I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. This is a live version off their Christmas album. And it says that this is on transparent red vinyl too, so we'll take a look at that as well. I can get this open in the right spot. All right. Here's the first side and the B side. All right, then moving up to the 10-inch vinyl. Here's one I got by Robert Johnson. It's an old blues, replica of an old blues single of his. It's got the songs Walkin' Blues and Sweet Home Chicago. And this is actually a 78 RPM reproduction here. All right. There is the record itself. A little dusty as usual. All the paper flakes on there. I thought that was pretty cool. And I think it was last year for Record Store Day, I picked up Eric Clapton's new Christmas album. And this year they released, from that album, they released this 12-inch single. It's got 2 of the songs that were on that album. And it says that this is on white colored vinyl. And just got the white paper sleeve here. So there's the album itself. And the B-side. That's another cool release there. All right. So that does it for the singles and EPs and things like that. So now there's just, let's see, two actual LPs that I picked up for this Record Store Day. The first one is the new Steppenwolf reissue, and this is mono. This is their first album. And we'll take a look at the hype sticker there. And here's the track listing back here, if we can see that. Got a lot of good stuff on there. Hoochie Coochie Man, Suki Suki, Born to Be Wild. Just a really good album. Let's see here. Take it out of the protective sleeve here and take a closer look at it. Nice and shiny foil cover there. Oh, and it even comes in a plastic sleeve, and it is on clear vinyl. Now going through, like I said, I was pretty early in the line, so I got to see most of the stuff that was on the shelves, and I think this was the only copy of this that I saw at the store, so I was lucky enough to grab that, being one of the first ones in the store. And then the last thing I picked up is this Elvis Presley American Sound 1969 highlights. I'll take a shot at the hype sticker there. And the track listing on the back. All right. And again, this is a gatefold, so we're going to take the shrink wrap off of here. I don't remember seeing anything on there that it was colored vinyl or anything like that, so I'm assuming it's just standard black. All right, then we get the gatefold here. Very cool. And, oh, there's even a download card in there. That's nice. Download card. And yep, it's just standard black vinyl, but it's got the cool old RCA labels on there. Very nice. And the second record is just the same looking, so we don't need to take a look at that. All right. So that's pretty much everything I picked up for the actual record store day items. After I left the record store, I decided to do some more shopping in town, and I went to Target, and I found that this was actually on sale. This is the Target exclusive of the new Abbey Road remix by Giles Martin. What's exclusive about the Target version is it comes with a Abbey Road t-shirt, and it just opens on the top, and we got the t-shirt packed in there, and then the record on this side here. So this is the anniversary edition of the vinyl, which I didn't have yet, so it was nice to get that. And it was, I paid less for it than I would have just the actual album itself, so it was kind of nice to get the shirt along with it. So yeah, that was the extent of my Black Friday shopping today, pretty much. As a little bonus here, I got a few more albums that came in the mail over the past week or two, so I decided I'll go ahead and show you guys those as well. As you've seen in some previous videos, I've kind of been getting into some Taylor Swift albums, and I finally did get the Reputation album from 2017. And this is the picture disc version. So we got 4 different pictures on the records here. And the sleeves basically just got the lyrics printed on each side. So it was nice to add that to the collection as well. I think it was my last video I showed the Frozen soundtrack that I picked up. Well, again, Target had another exclusive. This was the Frozen 2 soundtrack, and this is on red translucent vinyl. Those are some songs there. Now, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm not really too familiar with the songs as of yet, but I'm sure we'll be seeing it at some point. And we got a lyric sheet with some art there. And the vinyl itself is this nice, bright, translucent red. That was cool. And decided to check out the vinyl section at Walmart, and one of the albums that particularly caught my eye was this Johnny Cash album. It's 16 Biggest Hits, and you can see there it's a Walmart exclusive. Also at Walmart I picked up this nice Johnny Cash t-shirt, so that kind of two Johnny Cash purchases in one. There's a track listing there. And the Walmart exclusive, I think that's basically just means it's on vinyl, it's not colored or anything like that. I don't know if Walmart's the only one that has this on vinyl or what, but nice Columbia labels on there. So that was a nice one to get. And finally, the last record for this video. I've been listening to this album online a lot lately, and I decided to pick up the vinyl of it. This is Sturgill Simpson's Sound and Fury album. The font is maybe kind of hard to read there, but you can kind of see the track listing there. Now, to go along with this album, there's actually a Netflix special. It's basically an album-length music video for the album. Each song has its own animation. It's more of an anime type thing, but it's kind of cool to watch. If you really like the album, then you got some visuals to go along with it. And this is the indie exclusive vinyl, which I think is a really cool looking vinyl. It's kind of a dark red with some black smoky color in there. It's really cool looking, I think. So that's pretty much everything for this video. Lots of vinyl to listen to, and I already got another stack by the record player that I haven't listened to yet, so I got a lot of listening to do. So I better get to it, and I wish you guys a very happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday, and enjoy the music, everybody. Take care.